got one that can see.
He's a tall, Caucasian male, doesn't appear armed, wearing sunglasses.
I don't like this one bit. Not one bit.
So maybe you guys have already seen this. It's pretty new to me. I found this morning. Anyway, World Trade Organization has a arm called the World Integrated Trade Solution, or WITS, that is just basically software to see all of the trade. So if you're selling leather, there's a code for leather. You type it in, you see how much leather was shipped across the world, how much money it earned. But this short little video is about Schmovid test kits. And the data surrounding the Schmovid test kits from 2018. And there was quite a bit of test kits for Schmovid-19 being sent out in 2018. So, then you remember one of my recent videos about time travel, and Uncle Ken, if you're watching, if you're listening, I want you to explain this to me. How could they have all these COVID-19 test kits? There's the product number there, 300215. Couldn't find it. I couldn't find that by just visiting the site. I'll put the link in the description. All right, Uncle Ken? Okay. And you'll see all the countries. It's coming here. See? European Union, Switzerland, Germany, yada yada. Export COVID-19 test kits in the year 2018. And there you go. You get the quantity there. All right, now I want to read a little something from the Technological Society by Jacques Ellul, page 365, 366. The Americans, protected by their two oceans, did not, quote, feel, unquote, they were at war. War for them was not a living reality and had to be made so. Understandably, the feeling of war and civilian involvement in it could be produced only by the enormous pressure of advertising and total propaganda on the human psyche. It was necessary to use the so-called obsessional technique, to subject the citizen to propaganda without let-up, never allowing him to be alone with himself. In the street he is confronted with posters, loudspeakers, ceremonies and meetings. At work, with handbills and industrial mobilization. In his amusements, with motion picture and theatrical propaganda. At home, with newspaper and radio propaganda. All these means converge on the same point. All exert the same kind of action on the individual and are of such overpowering magnitude that he ceases to be consciously aware of them. This last is the greatest importance. Propaganda must become as natural as air or food. It must proceed by psychological inhibition and the least possible shock. The individual is then able to declare in all honesty that no such thing as propaganda exists. In fact, however, he has been so absorbed by it that he is literally no longer able to see the truth. The natures of man and propaganda have become so inextricably mixed that everything depends not on choice or on free will, but on reflex and myth. The prolonged and hypnotic repetition of the same complex of ideas, the same images, and the same rumors conditions man for the assimilation of his nature to propaganda.
You see, I take these glasses off. She looks like a regular person, doesn't she, huh? Put them back on. Formaldehyde face. That's what we got.
That's enough out of you. You get out or I call the cops.
Call the cops?